101.1 FM, AM 1160, WCCSradio.com. We're setting records here today. This has to be our record for the largest Indiana County Veterans Providers Group we've ever had in the studio at one time. And we're happy to have them in with us. We're talking about a really cool program. Our visit presented by Marcus & Mack, voted best law firm, best personal injury lawyer, 4 years in a row in the Best of Indiana County contest. Visit them online at marcusandmack.com. I haven't even been introduced to everybody who's here in the studio, so we're going to meet them all together. Led by Ron Shaw, who's with us this morning. And Ron, the Honor Flights, that's a program that's been around for a long time, hasn't it?
Yes, sir. A little over 20 years.
A little over 20. That's amazing.
Right.
Amazing. And, of course, all of these folks here are here to talk about that with you. I assume you're all here to talk about that, right? Oh, yeah. Okay. It's a good darn thing.
That's a good thing.
Tell me about Honor Flights. What are they?
Sure. Honor Flight National was created 20 years ago, a little over 20 years ago. In 1989, Captain Earl Morris retired from the Air Force. He was a physician's assistant, went to work for the VA in Dayton. And they were just working on the World War II memorial, and a lot of his patients, he assumed, would go there. And he was asked, are you going to go? You got to go. So when it opened up in 2004, a lot of them just weren't going. So he was a pilot. So he took six veterans, World War II veterans, in his small plane to D.C., and they were just very emotional and overcome with, and he realized, this is something. So if you're a pilot, I didn't know this, but if you're a pilot, you belong to clubs. So he got six of his buddies together, and they took six planes, each of them with six veterans, and there were two rules. One, you had to arrange for everything for them, and you had to pay for everything for them. Mm-hmm. And that was the first Honor Flight trip.
Wow.
And in 20 years, there's the Honor Flight Pittsburgh is the local one. There's 128 groups like that, and in 20 years, they have taken 320,000 veterans to Washington, D.C., to see the memorials built in honor of their service.
That is amazing.
So right now we take World War II, Korea, and Vietnam is who we take on these trips.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And World War II veterans, 20 years ago, there were many of them.
Yes.
And their numbers are dwindling very
rapidly. Yeah, it was 25,000 at the beginning of this year, and we are losing them. But, our last trip we had a 105-year-old. On this trip we have two veterans. We have a trip coming up next month. Mm-hmm. We have a 102-year-old, a 99-year-old, and they're still out there with us, and we love having them on the trips.
Yeah, absolutely. So you've got one coming next month.
Yes, sir, May 30th. We're going to take back 2 busloads of 100 folks, and we leave bright and early on a Saturday morning at 5 a.m. and get back about 10:30 that night. We'll go to World War II, Korea, Vietnam, Marine Corps, which is Iwo Jima, the Air Force Memorial, Navy Memorial. The whole day is about honoring them. Mm-hmm. Lots of groups meet them, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts. There's even a Terrible Towels group that meets them in World War II, waving those little yellow hankies. And the whole day is about honoring them.
Yeah.
Then we'll stop off in Hagerstown for dinner, and then from there we head back to Pittsburgh, and there's lots of surprises during the day.
That Korean War one gets me every single time. That memorial is amazing.
Well, have you been there recently?
Yeah.
Oh, because you've seen the changes, the new wall and the new lights.
Yeah.
Have you gone at night?
Yeah, I haven't gone at night. No.
You want to go at night? It's
all right.
Very unique.
I'll leave tonight.
Yeah. Very unique.
It's that good. It's that good. Let's meet some of the other folks here, and just come on up and introduce yourself to our listeners, and we'd love to talk with each of you. And they all stood at attention over there. Someone come on. Steve, come on up, because you've actually taken one of these trips, Steve Reinhold.
Yes, I have taken a trip. It was 2023. I actually have my booklet with me of remembrance of the trip.
Uh-huh.
A fantastic trip. Every veteran should go that's eligible. Mm-hmm. It really was heartwarming to me.
Yeah.
And it really gave me closure on my service in Vietnam, because when I first come back, we didn't have any welcome home. Mm-hmm. That was my welcome home.
Yeah.
So it was great. I recommend it to any veteran.
What branch for you?
I was in the Navy.
In the Navy?
Yes.
In the Navy.
In the early 60s,
uh-huh.
mid-60s.
Yeah. And I would guess that as you get there, it's very, very emotional, number one.
Oh, very much so. Very much so.
But
it was the first time I had the opportunity to go up to the Vietnam War. And it was hard.
Yeah.
It really was hard.
Yeah. and I would guess, and Ron, you could probably weigh in on this as well, that there are some surprises. Sometimes you might meet someone you served with, or their kids, or their spouses, whoever it might have been.
Well, you meet a lot of people, and it's a great day, and there are a lot of surprises.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to reveal any of them for anybody going on a trip, but
Yeah.
it's really, really a fantastic day.
Yeah.
It's something I'll remember the rest of my life, and it settles deep in my heart.
Yeah, yeah. Father Ted, come on up here and visit with us this morning as well. Ted Kogar is with us this morning. Good morning to you.
Good morning. So one of the things that we wanted to share and to announce here is that we're working with Honor Flight Pittsburgh. The Indiana County Veterans Providers Group is working to organize an Honor Flight Pittsburgh from Indiana County. And so we're hoping that we'll have a lot of interest from veterans within Indiana County to take a trip. And that's really exciting that being able to work with such an amazing organization and make this happen for veterans from Indiana County.
Yeah, Amelia, come on up and join this group. The Indiana Department of Veterans Affairs. I'm sure that you can weigh in on this as well, because folks, if you're trying to gather this, make this happen, as Ted says, probably your office is involved in some way.
Well, me and Jessica are good idea fairies as far as starting new programs in and around the county for our veterans, because it's it's deserved and it's well overdue. We should have had something like this a while back. So it's exciting. We're looking at dates as far as standing one up for Indiana County here, hopefully by fall. I think we're looking October. To get the first group rolling, and to have the help from the Pittsburgh chapter is absolutely amazing, and it's going to be a great time.
Yeah. Now, Ted, what do people need? What do you need from people right now?
Applications. We
Applications.
have applications.
Yeah, there is an application on Honor Flight Pittsburgh,
And at our office over at the courthouse, we have
Okay.
applications and pamphlets of information if they'd like that as well.
All right, very good. So
Yeah.
that's how vets can get involved in this.
Yep.
Now we have two other people in the studio with us today that I've not yet met, so I'm going to meet them at the same time as you. Is she not coming? No, you can share that microphone there. You get your own microphone. You don't have to share. You don't
I'm
have
a
to share with him.
first-timer, so-
Are you?
Yes.
So am I.
Long-time listener, first time.
Now, who are the two of you?
I'm Timothy Smith. I'm one of the board members for On Flight Pittsburgh. We've been on the receiving end when they come home from the trip in the past, and it was just incredible. Ron took us in. We were there standing a flag line, and it just it grabbed both of our hearts. And through that, Ron asked us to be part of the leadership.
Sure.
Trying to get more veterans involved to be able to go on this trip.
Yeah.
It's absolutely unreal.
And you are.
Marcella Sorensen.
Uh-huh.
You can call me Tail Gunner.
Okay.
Because I got your 6. Like you said, with Honor Flight, we have attended 14 out of 16 missions. Back in 2018 was our first.
Was your first one?
Yes, and to see how much it's grown and the support and love for our veterans is just amazing.
Yeah. Now, when Tim said that you were on the receiving end,
Yes.
what does that mean?
Basically, we were invited by Honor Flight Pittsburgh to go to the church, and you have Boy Scouts, you have the ROTC, you have veterans themselves, families, friends, and they're all waving flags, and they have their banners up with welcome homes. It's amazing.
Yeah.
That's the part we don't want to share until they get there.
We'll keep that part quiet.
Yeah.
We'll keep that part quiet. But it really is, from the people that we've heard talking about honor flights and what it means to them. And Ron, come on back over and visit with us here. We've got a few minutes left. What this means to them, those who have served, it's really I don't want to say unspeakable because that's not the right word for it, but it's something that none of us can understand unless we are one of them who have gone through this.
Yeah, I went on my trip in 2016 as a veteran. I didn't know much about the program, and it was overwhelming, to be honest with you. Because when the first time I went to the Vietnam Wall, I was very overcome by that because I have lots of friends on that wall, and there was another veteran we just embraced, never said a word. I have no idea where he is. It was just that moment. And we've learned the guys at World War II, Korea, Vietnam, they all have similar experiences, and it is such a pleasure to be able to help them through this. You know, veterans are often criticized for not talking about what they did. But if you're sitting on your couch and your granddaughter sits down beside you and says, tell me what you did in the war, you don't really want to give her an answer. But if you're on a bus for 4 hours to Washington, D.C., and you got combat veterans sitting next to you, it's a safe environment. And there's lots of discussions. So we encourage folks to go to honorflightpittsburgh.org. You can apply to be a veteran on that. You can also apply to be a guardian or a volunteer, and we'd love to have you folks.
Yeah. For folks who want to contribute in some way, is there a way that they can do that?
Yes, sir. Thank you. Yeah. Same website, honorflightpittsburgh.org. There's a donate button there. When I have 2 buses on a trip, the cost on that is $20,000. This fall, we're going to add a 3rd bus because we have a waiting list. It's going to be $30,000. So we're always raising money. We appreciate any donations that people can offer.
Honor Flights. Say it again, the website.
honorflightpittsburgh.org.
honorflightpittsburgh.org. Hey, thank you all for coming in to visit with us today. We appreciate it so much, appreciate the service always of all of our vets and those who support them, their families left behind here at home. Honor Flight is just a wonderful, wonderful organization, a great idea that has carried through and has grown. Thanks again, everybody. It's the voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160.
If you are a veteran or responsible for the arrangements of a veteran, you can count on Shoemaker Family Services to provide an unmatched level of dignity and understanding, the kind of respect and attention to detail that every veteran should receive. Our veterans put everything on the line to serve our nation, and it is an unmatched honor to serve them and their families in their time of need. We believe we're the best, and veterans deserve no less. We do all we can to recognize, honor, and pay due respect to those who have served our country. Just another reason why the Shoemaker and Robinson Lytle Shoemaker Funeral Home is the firm for you.
From the moment you walk into a Sanso's Italian deli is like taking a trip back to the old country in